Some changes are small, some changes are massive. And the changes to the snipers and the way that they work inside of Warzone this time around was pretty massive. When you combo all the changes inside of Warzone coming into the Black Ops integration with the way that the snipers have been readdressed, you're looking at a complete shakeup in the way that you approach sniping inside of Warzone. If you've been playing since Warzone, the first one, where snipers one-shot at every range, and then came into Warzone 2.0 where that was absolutely neutered, then you are familiar with a sweeping change to snipers. So today I'm here to bring you the best builds that you can run inside of Warzone right now to offer you the best chance of being a effective sniper and mostly to help you enjoy sniping again. So let's go ahead and get into them. Up first, we're going to talk about one from the Black Ops series because they're the brand new ones, so we're going to really consider what all of our options are here and try to get you the most fun that you can have. Up first is the Frost line. Now, when you compare the Frost line to the LR762, the Frost line is going to have a slightly smaller one-shot headshot range, and it's going to have slightly less bullet velocity. But most of all, when you consider that the snipers now do not guarantee a one-shot headshot at most ranges, and you want to have the thing that just feels the best to run, right now the Frost line is the best feeling and probably the most effective sniper coming at you for the Black Ops series. You got a pretty good bullet velocity here of 1,012 with a 73 meter headshot range, meaning 73 meters and under, you're going to one-shot them. Anywhere past that, and you're going to have to land the shot twice. But if you do look at the damage numbers, they're going to be pretty effective. It's 165 to 150 for almost anywhere else on the body. And after you get past 73 meters, it drops down to 145, meaning the legs are going to be 145 and the uppers are going to be about 155 to 160. So you're going to guarantee pretty much a two-shot at most ranges if you're landing anywhere hips and above. And then if you end up with a little bit further out and you're just having the issues, the gun is still going to down people pretty quickly. The bullet velocity on this, again, is 1,012. That is because of running the 7.62 NATO overpressured rounds and the long barrel. If you want to sacrifice a little bit of your one-shot range, you can run something like the reinforced, drop it down to 64 meters, but bring it up to 1,100, or the gain twist and drop it to 58 meters, but bring it to 1214. As of right now, the best way to run it is with the long barrel. That one-shot range additional is really nice, and it's a good chunk of range, so taking advantage of that is really good. It doesn't slow down anything else about the way you're doing, and it's pretty much your best bet for being consistent, not only to body shots, but also being consistent for your one-shot headshot ranges. You will see people that will tell you to run rapid fire. Do not do this. The bullet velocity drops dramatically, 26% you'll see over on the side. And this is not very useful because that additional firing rate isn't very much. From 45 to 58 is a decent amount inside of snipers, but whenever it comes to the fact that you're going to be losing a lot of damage range and a lot of bullet velocity, I say damage range, you're not going to lose one-shot headshot damage range, but you're going to lose effective damage range because it's going to take a lot more leading. You're going to miss a lot more shots, and the more shots you miss, obviously, the longer it takes. So take the overpressured and just don't look back. But again, this is the best sniper right now for the Black Ops series. You can run the 7.62, again, slightly better on the one-shot range, slightly better bullet velocity, but the fire rate is significantly worse. And you don't want to lose the additional bullet velocity for overpressured, so taking the fast bolt was only going to really be viable if you're running inside of like Area 99 or Rebirth Island if they ever bring back that literal train wreck of what just happened. And so whenever you're playing big map, I really still am going to recommend overpressured, and keeping overpressured on even in the small maps is going to be super useful. Keep in mind your bullet velocity cut in half times 10% is going to give you your hit scan range, meaning the bullet velocity for this is 1,012, meaning about 51 meters is going to be your hit scan range. Conveniently enough, your headshot range is effective out to 73 meters, meaning anywhere 50 meters and under, you can just point at their head, pull the trigger, and you're guaranteed a one-shot headshot. So take advantage of that with the Frost line. Up next, we're going down to the C AMR. The C AMR is a rifle, obviously, from Modern Warfare 3, and if you haven't been killed by it yet, you might be killed by it here sometime soon. It is a weapon that we are believing right now to maintain either a one-shot headshot range at all ranges or having an absolute massive one-shot range. Right now, this is running the Mammoth Suppressor, Zang Barrel, Ephemeral Quick Bolt, Razor Hawk, and the high grain rounds, and this is just to give us the best bullet velocity while comboing with the best damage range, just in case the headshot damage does drop off. Keep in mind, this is one of the only 2 rifles right now that we are expecting to receive a one-shot headshot at any range. This is the one that most people are going to be able to be effectively using, whereas the other one is going to be a little bit more nuanced. But this is going to be for those of you that are just trying to sniper king it, just the furthest shot possible, and just swing for the fences and hope for the best. Mammoth Suppressor is your best damage range and bullet velocity combo. Zang Barrel gives you aiming idle sway, and it gives you bullet velocity as well. The Ephemeral Quick Bolt, because this thing's rate of fire is atrocious without it. Razor Hawk, it gives you aiming stability, and it gives you an ADS speed, which, if you notice the ADS speed is at 624 milliseconds, it's absolutely awful. So this is going to be a really slow ADS build. There's not much you can do for it. You can throw on the rear thing, and that's going to give you a little bit of a buff for ADS speed, but you're not going to see much, so you might as well take just the most stability that you can get out of it. Again, this is from the Modern Warfare 3 series, so if you've been playing the Warzone already, you'll probably have access to all this stuff, and just take advantage of it. One of the other things you can do instead of running the Razor Hawk, you can actually go over here to your optics if you have it unlocked, and you can run one of the aftermarket parts that were received in the last game. It's the Endless AS7. This gives you an 8% bonus to ADS speed, and it gives you a different sight. It's overall a good choice as well. Probably would recommend that one even over the Razor Hawk most of the time. But C AMR. Up next on the list, we've got ourselves the returning king of one-shot headshot snipers. It is the Kar98. This is going to be one that is not going to necessarily give you the best range, but it's better range than most of the sniper rifles in this game. But where this one beats everything else is its ADS speed. Meaning if you're looking for a sniper for Rebirth Island or Area 99 again, or if you're looking to be just a hyper-aggressive sniper inside of Urzikstan, this is going to be your king of sniping. I'm not sure if anybody is really surprised by that. The Kar98 has maintained its dominance ever since it came out, and I'm not seeing that changing anytime soon, especially with this change to the overall guns, where they're not all guaranteed to one-shot headshot at any range, even some of the other guns that have done it previously. This is a gun that is just hard to contest against. The absolute speed demon it is for ADS speed, and it's still very respectable. 70 meters, one-shot headshot. You're looking at a gun that is probably gonna continue to reign for a really, really long time. So this is for you aggressive snipers and just for people that enjoy a little bit of nostalgia. We're running the Endless AS7 on this one as well, again for the buffed ADS speed and stability. The Spitfire Suppressor, this one just gives you the best bullet velocity of all of them, and it does say that it trades off 5% to your sprint to fire speed. And there's a couple of glitches that are happening right now on some of the weapons in the game. It'll tell you that you can't even equip it on other things. You'll see me be able to run the Sonic Suppressor right here. Tells me I have to remove the barrel. If this does it to you, just remove all attachments, go through, put on the barrel, and then put on the suppressor and then put on the barrel, and then you'll be fine to go again. But you'll see it has a lot of really weird nuanced things. Call of Duty is flawless, and this is the first bug they've ever had, so you'll just have to bear with them. And then we're running the hand stop. The hand stop's now buffed the ADS speeds and all of that inside the game, so just grab a hand stop and get on going. High grain rounds again to maintain the best bullet velocity and one-shot damage range. From here on the Kar98, we're going down to the reigning champ of capped headshots. This is the Victus. It is actually going up to 99 meters for the one-shot headshot guarantee. Again, the C AMR is untested to be sure how far it can go out. This one is guaranteed up to 99 meters. And this is a weapon that I'm going to probably recommend to any of you that is playing from one of the Modern Warfare 2 gun sets. This one is just, it's chunky, but it's stable. And it's hard to beat a good stable sniper rifle. The rechamber speed is pretty decent, but of course it's extremely slow at the same time. You can drop like the XRK Rise if you want and get the anything else that helps you ADS a little bit faster if you want. But most of them are going to sit around the same thing. There's not a lot that you can really do to level this thing up better, so pretty much the Rise stock is pretty much your best choice. This gun is, again, chunky but effective. It's hard to beat down the Victus. It's a 50 cal. Go out there, have fun. I put on this fun little camo just to make it a little bit more happy. But the Victus being the reigning king of headshot ranges on the capped ones right now, it kind of makes me sad. But there we are. And then, of course, if you have watched me for any amount of time during the Modern Warfare 3 area, you know that one of my favorites is the Moors. And the Moors right now, with this build, should one-shot headshot at every range. And also, it should have about a 1,600 meter bullet velocity. This is running the Endless, the Photonic Charge Barrel, the Paracord Grip, the Icarus Light Stock, and the Anti-Material Slugs. Now, the way that we're assuming right now that the one-shot range is working, it says damage beyond range of 106 meters, 162 damage. Headshots are generally, for sniper rifles, at a 2 times damage modification. So 162 times 2 is 324. So we're assuming that that means anywhere over 106 meters, still going to land a one-shot headshot because it's going to do over 300 damage. Now, of course, this in the C AMR could potentially be capped at a certain range in which it leaves you at that death's door, 1 HP. We haven't got a chance to really do it because most of the time the snipers are not getting enough chances to fight at extreme ranges, and that's because most people are not willing to really want to suffer the chances of it being useless over those ranges. This sniper is very good in the fact that, one, it never has to technically reload. It just rechambers. It is one shot and it continues firing over and over again. The Photonic Barrel does mean that it penetrates through most things. This game already has a really, really awkward amount of really easy pin inside of the game as well, so there's a good chance that this thing will most likely shoot through everything again. One-shot headshot through everything again, still do 250 damage plus through everything, meaning anybody coming back from the gulag or anything with just the 2 plates is going to die instantly to anything arms and waist and up, making this most likely consistently still the absolute unreigning champion, or continuing reigning champion, king of the world, sniper god, Moors still. Will people use this thing? Probably not. Most people hate the Photonic Charge Barrel and they're wanting to use something new, but I'm telling you right now, if you use the Moors and you get good with the Charge Barrel, this thing is going to it's going to be a sniping cheat code. I'm going to tell you right now, it's my favorite sniper in the game, and I'm not even using it because I'm trying to get some of the other skins for the new snipers. This one is going to win. I'm sorry. It's still a Modern Warfare 3 weapon, but this is the best sniper in the game. Hands down. 435 damage to the head. You can't beat that. Nothing survives that. Nothing gets close. Congrats, you lose whenever you get hit. If you haven't used the Moors, for the love of God, if you haven't leveled and you want to win a lot, it's going to be the option. It just is. Of course, these are, again, all the snipers that I recommend inside of the game. Those are the 5 that I consider the best for each of their own individual reasons. I hope that this helps you enjoy and hopefully get back into sniping a little bit inside this game after the sniping has been a bit cut down. But I guess on other sides it's been buffed a little bit because everything can one-shot headshot for the most part, that if it's bolt action, just under very, very short ranges. And next video that I'll be covering this week is going to be for sniper supports. So be on the lookout for that one. If you like my sniper choices and you want to find some of the best sniper supports in the game, make sure you drop a sub on the channel, and I will get you all the best information I can. We're here daily to help you improve your gameplay and have more fun while doing it. But thank you all so much for being here. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, peace.